the Ultimate Adventure starts with the magazine, Petersen's 4-wheel and off-road. They decide to build a vehicle. They get some sponsors around that vehicle to help build it. And then from there, they invite a few readers and they go on this Ultimate Adventure. But this year truly was the Ultimate Adventure, going all the way up to Alaska to do some wheeling, seeing the sights, and the trip up there and back as well. It was a little over 3,000 miles to Wasilla, Alaska. We put in about 14 or so hundred miles during the week of Ultimate Adventure, and then a little over 3,000 miles back home. I thought it was organized very well. I mean, what a challenge to try to time this out where there was 20 plus vehicles. It was, you know, pretty impressive how they kept us rolling that whole time and organized, and because of that, you know, we never missed any of it. They were great to work with.
How we doing, Sam? Everybody rolling?
So the hardest part of Ultimate Adventure was getting used to the mud and learning how to wheel it, which gear to put the Scout in. After about day 4 or 5, I finally figured out 4th gear, 4 low. That was pulling it through the mud and doing it just right. My favorite part of Ultimate Adventure, believe it or not, was the trip up there. It was just one heck of a fun drive. Going with a great friend of mine, Chad Maycroft, just out in the middle of British Columbia and Yukon, and seeing like hardly anybody. And you know, when they would say slow down for the frost heaves, we would speed up. And it was just a fun driving this Scout through there. You know, I mean, any other vehicle, it probably wouldn't have been as fun, but driving this Scout, you know, out there, and sorry Canada, but we did hit 98 miles an hour in your country. You can send me a ticket later. There was such a talented group of guys that they brought along to help, and no one man got left behind. So there was always that good feeling. Didn't matter how much you got stuck or how hard you broke, they're not leaving you and they're gonna get you out of there. Would I do it again? I wasn't even halfway done with the trip when I was telling those guys if they find some other way for me to do it again, I'd be there. What a blast. Yeah, what a blast. I mean, you know, the whole Alaska part was great, but like I said, I loved how these guys just kept you on your toes, guessing, seeing parts of the country I've never seen before, you know, showing us the sights at the same time, and getting in some epic wheeling. So heck yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. In fact, I'm ready right now. Let's go back to Alaska.